Welcome to another Get Ready Traders live session. I am your host, Luis Rodriguez, and I am excited you're here. Today we are doing live technical analysis and stepping right into the futures market, whether it's NASDAQ, gold, US in real time. If this is your first time here, buckle up. The market moves really fast and we'll be breaking it all down with a clear, efficient approach in 90 minutes or less. Before we get started, do me a huge favor. Hit that like, subscribe, and share this session so other traders like you can join us. I really appreciate your support. All right, the markets are moving, familia, so let's get started and enjoy the session. Good morning, familia. Good morning. Your friend, your educator, Luis Rodriguez, back in action. What's up, familia? How's everybody doing? Hello, Tony. Hello, Renee. Hello, everyone. We are back, ready to look at the market and look into trading opportunities, familia. All right, let's get right on the board. Let's see what's going on. It is 9:06 and the market is cranking up. Has been in an uptrend since last night. Let me want to see the sessions. So we got Asia, we got London. Oh my god, trading is so easy. Could be easier sometimes. All right, so it's very clear what he's doing here. Cranking up. There's no tomorrow. But let's look at the analytical and then into the fundamentals, okay? So I'm just gonna throw a Fibonacci here quickly to see where we are. We already broke the 50% coming from Asia, now London. But we're getting right into the danger zone where there's gonna be some reaction to these areas. Still a lot of room to move, to be quite honest. This is an area where the price tend to crank all the way up here, at least there. That will be the extreme, I would say. I'm gonna call it here, first line of action there. All right, I'm gonna put it right here around this area. I like it right here, around this area. Liquidity sits there very well. All right, so I'm gonna delete this tool. My computer seems to be a little bit slow too. And I am going to, I'm literally highlighting to you guys where the price is gonna try to go. And turning off this. And I'm gonna turn this off too. Okay. Alright. When it comes to Elliott waves, this is an Elliott wave. Looks like a 3, but not entirely. Let me see. See, this didn't even reach the 50%. In theory, in the long term, this should be still an Elliott wave 1. This entire thing are completely invalidated. An Elliott wave 1 in a bigger point, a bigger spectrum. Let's see. Yeah, this thing never came down for an Elliott wave 2. So technically speaking, this could be an Elliott wave 1. But first of all, we need to find out if. Wait a minute. Right here. Yeah, definitely an Elliott wave. What it looks like an Elliott wave 1, but that's terrible for an Elliott wave 1. Honestly, familia, this looks like a bigger thing. This looks like more like a zigzag formation. A correction of the market of this bigger wave. This looks like a clean zigzag. That's what I see here. First of all, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's it. Diagonal wave right here. Looks like a diagonal wave right there. That is a diagonal for sure. Then zigzag, yeah. Okay, so if that is a zigzag, it's supposed to come to at least 61% of that drop. So 61%. Oh. At least 61%. So it could be a reaction to this anywhere in this area, pushing the market down. Could be between today and tomorrow. But the momentum is still bullish at the moment. Literally, we can run all these up. All right, so this is what I see now. The entire market here. Asia moving all the way up. So tons of liquidity has been built here, and it needs to be cleared out. In the next 70 minutes, the market will open and will try to either continue to the upside or just clear all this stuff. But just clear all this stuff, okay? So I want you guys to see what the market has been doing since here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. He hasn't touched any like this higher point at all. So it could come from like a little bit higher than a retracement to touch again this point, then run up there, but can also clear these levels of liquidity. And the reason why I want you guys to pay attention to this is because of these levels here. These levels here, where the yellow lines are. I'm gonna change the color so you guys can see it better. I'll actually highlight it like this so you guys understand what liquidity is sitting. And why liquidity is sitting there? Because of the trailing stops. The trailing trailing that has happened all the way from here. So liquidity is sitting here, here, here in those points. Okay, I know my screen is filled with a lot of stuff that I don't like, so I'm gonna start deleting some so it's more clean. But I want you guys to pay attention to those levels, all right? Okie dokie. So liquidity is sitting here. Liquidity is sitting here. Liquidity is sitting here. Not so much like here because the trailing stop. People have been moving and dragging their stop losses. But we are in a bullish trend, targeting this area here, at least this area. But when market opens, it might try to come down to grab fuel, push the market up. Okay. That is for NAS. I need you guys to give me a quick second. I need to do something here quickly. Okay. BRB. Just give me a second. All right, I'm back. I need to get up again in a few more minutes. But while the market is doing that, let's save. At least we have a game plan. We know what's up. Okay. Let's look at the fundamentals now. Let's see if. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see what else is out there. This is a big thing that happened over the weekend. Trump going all the way into Venezuela. It's been all over the news. How is that going to impact our economy? Everybody's just wondering if it's got something drastic is going to happen today. All right. When you have to think that this is not an immediate war. I mean, we are in war, but it's really not. It's a geopolitical war. It's not the way that we believe that, you know, Iraq and back in the days, or even what just happened between Russia and Ukraine. This is more like a geopolitical war, and this is a slow process. So all of this stuff, oh, here we go, ads. All of this stuff is gonna happen in phases. Okay, immediate impact into the market won't happen. You have to constantly be watching and reading news to understand the fundamentals, because then you're gonna see spikes happening in the market based on that. So yes, could be something positive for the economy at the moment, for the American economy, which is going to impact the US dollar and therefore everything else, including indices. But you have to read and play by ear. Just don't think that, oh yeah, well, it's, you know, there's war happening, things are going to fly to the moon in one shot. It's not like that. Not for these kind of events that are happening, but definitely will cause. This is more like a medium or long-term impact that is going to create into the market, not immediate impact. And most people are wondering if it's going to be happening like immediately or not. But we got to pay attention to these fundamentals of the market so we understand really where is the wind blowing. What are the investors watching? Like, what are their ears paying attention to? Right now, AI is on the side, right? It's all about Venezuela, how it's going to impact the oil, how it's going to impact the US dollar. But so far, I don't see big things happening at the moment. Again, it's still bullish, very bullish. The next 10 minutes, the market will open and from that point, we will see more movement in the market. Okay, that is for NAS. And again, one more second. Again. All right. I'm back. So let's wait 10 minutes for the market to open. And my apologies, I got something very important happening today. It's my wife's birthday, so I won't be here for too long. I got some plans going on today, and I have to. How am I feeling? Well, I tell you, it was a pretty awesome weekend. My rear is healing, but I never felt so much pain in my life. It was something else. Okay, so anybody else want to look at anything else? Thank you, Renee. Thank you. Yeah, we got celebrations going on today, so I won't be unavailable a lot because I'm gonna be pretty busy today. Yeah, thank you so much, Familia. Thank you so much. Yes. And it's a very snowy day too. Canada, there's a lot of snow. A lot of snow going on. All right, Familia. Here is. If you guys are new to the community, remember to click that like and subscribe button. But if you want to join us, you can also scan that barcode there, and you can join our all the army and learn about Elliott waves and everything else. Okay, Familia? Let's see what the bot says for NAS. I haven't turned on this since 2000, since last year. Look at that, 22. The bot has been quiet. It was a very quiet and very rough month of December, but this is the month of January, and the market works in cycles. I tell everyone, you have to still be careful at least to the 15th of this month. Mid-January all the way pushing up, then we crank it hard. But be careful the first 2 weeks, the first week of January, because a lot of things need to align in order to start creating the kind of volatility that we want to see in the market, and clean movements of the market coming from institutions. The retail market is out there just making our life more difficult. It was a very rough month of December for a lot of people. I gave you guys the key to win on this. I told you guys for the longest time, control those lot sizes, lower it down, let the market flow, look at the bigger scale. That's how you're gonna win. A lot of people were burning accounts, just putting really crazy contracts on accounts. And it happens, but you live and learn. That's why I don't like to trade the month of December. Yeah, it's okay, James. I live in Canada, so there's not a lot of things to do in the winter here. But yeah, I had a hard time. I was in bed for quite a long time because my fall was pretty bad. I was not counting on that. And coding, by the way, that bot, let me see the bot, what has been doing. I'm gonna release you guys the newer files coming from some of the things that Renee noticed. But so far has been really good. It's been taking many trades all the way from last night, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with the results of those changes. And the strategies are out there just doing what they're supposed to do. But I will release those files against for the VIP today. I'm telling you, familia, these ones are things are aligning a lot better, a lot better. Thing is, with the bot, I have all these strategies that are literally they can work across many instruments, but the way the gold works, it's different. So I mentioned to you guys what are those strategies that will work with gold, and all you need to do is disable all the others. That's why for me, for example, my account has been increasing in one way. But collectively, we're gonna be working on all this stuff so we know what's working better, so we can all apply the same strategies to the bot. The one that is working very well for me is the trend the strategy with gold, and it's hitting that TP1, moving a stop loss to break even right away, and securing profits. And doing now the Kelly criterion is increasing the contracts, the lot sizes in the account because I need data, right? What like win rates to increase those numbers. Now I have a pretty good chunk of transactions that is telling me, hey, trend is the one that is working. Let's increase the contracts on that, and the count from that point it does like a snowball effect, just move pretty far. I'll show you the history on the chat of how it went. It's been pretty good numbers. But I will release those files this afternoon to you guys. That is have a correction that Renee found on it, plus a little few tweaks that I did. I'm really happy with what I saw since the last week of December until now. All right. I know we have been releasing a lot of files, but every time I release something on it, it's just improvement on it. All right, let's see. Let's wait. Okay, familia, and I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna drill down to the 1 minute time frame, and I'm gonna delete those circles at the bottom. You guys know where liquidity is sitting. I don't have to explain it to you guys. I'll keep those white lines. You need to have a clear and clean graph. All right, let's see. Okie dokie. All this stuff is gonna be clean, man. So let's see. Okay. So this is an internal channel here. Internal channel. Moving to the upside. So how are we gonna trade this? Wait for this channel to be broken if it's gonna go down. Okay. Right now we are in an uptrend. You can't go. Okay, 1 minute. Oh my God. Well, that's a big movement. Such a big movement. Wow. And it's probably gonna go even higher. I'll show you guys what are. Oh, it's almost there. Oof. Wow. 1 minute. 10 seconds for the market to open. Let's see. I'll show you guys where liquidity is gonna hit. It's gonna try to hit. And this is the edge of that channel on the very top. Oop, market opens. Let's see. Going to the upside. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Oh, familia, this is so cool. Familia. What is this? What is this? Where did he go? First line of action. Boom. Right into the money. Right into the money. Okay, I'm gonna turn this on. I want to see where the market is extremely overbought or oversold. Wow. It's fighting it. It's fighting it. But already based on this, already making a huge movement. What I said with liquidity sitting, right? It went right to the very top of that. I'm gonna turn this off. It's just going too much. All right, let's see. Big retracement, big fight. Big fight going on. All right, and coming down. There you go. It went up first, but now going down to the bottom of the ocean. Aiming this spot first. But you guys see it went first to our point here. Already clear liquidity. Going to the top. Now coming down. Going to clear more liquidity at the bottom. So my second trade, familia, will be to buy at the bottom here. Buy at the bottom. I bought all the way up there. Close. Coming down now. It took me out on break even. Coming down, and I'm gonna buy here. I'm gonna buy in this area, okay? I'm gonna buy in this area. If it does come down. If it doesn't, it's totally fine. By the way, I need to take my medicine. Oh boy. Sucks to be old. Oh well, didn't come to me, but it should come at some point. Aggressive buyers are in the house. Aggressive buyers are in the house, but I'm gonna be buying and selling on the extremes, not in the middle point, and that's why this indicator is so good, because it shows you that. Let's see, I'm gonna turn it on again. Oof. So this is the M6. I removed the panel temporarily because I don't want my screen to be so overloaded. It becomes so confusing. I need to turn on Bloomberg. Coming down. Anybody selling? By the way, I'm not reading the chat, sorry. Come on. coming down, but it's finding support here a little bit. This is where the market becomes very tricky. It's going in one direction, but it's showing you that it wants to move higher. Anybody selling by it? It broke this channel here. Anybody selling? It broke the channel. Anybody selling? If you're in a sell, congratulations, but I'm gonna be buying around this area. It's gonna find, and I'm gonna do impact trade. It's gonna come down hard there. I'm gonna take that buy. When it goes up, moving my stop loss to break even right over. And again, I'm not reading the shot. I gotta move the shot to this side, and I'm paying a lot of attention to the market. Okay. How do you join the VIP group, James? It's there. Take your phone, scan that. It will take you there to the free VIP community. Also, the description is in the chat. The description is in the link of this broadcast. Anybody buying with me? As I said, I'm buying in this area. It came to my entry. I'm buying. Anybody buying with me? I told you guys what I was doing before it happened, and moving my stop loss to break even right away. I'm deep in profit. Familia, what's up? What's up? What's up? Let's go. At this point, like, I don't care. I don't care what the market does. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I just have to wait for the market to come to me. That's it. It's probably gonna come back down and take me out, but I already took profits in this trade and moved my stop loss to break even. And I told you guys with a lot of time what I was gonna do in that area. So yeah, I hope you guys are in it too. Secure your back because the market can now go down. That's an impact trading, momentum trading. That's it. That's a trade of the day for me. So I did a few trades and in and out. That's it. Show you guys. Let's go. If the market takes me out, it will be on break even. I already moved my stop loss to break even, so I'm good. It's probably gonna take me out. I'm waiting for the market to kick me out. I'm already done with this trade. So I took a buy right on the spot out of the fair value. You see that blue line there? That's what I was waiting to enter. That's why I have the precision fair value gap indicator there for. And I told you guys right before the entry with a lot of time where I was gonna get it. So on that push gave me $1,800, and I am about to be kicked out because I moved my stop loss to break even right away. So if it goes there, I'm out. Like where my mouse is. Now, if from that point decide to push up, it's extra money for me. Extra money. And the reason why I did this trade, because again, I told you I'm doing impact trading because I'm going with the trend. Look, the trend is moving up. I went full blast on my risk. And also, I understand where liquidity is sitting. So the first temp, okay, I want to show you guys something here quickly. So you understand where your entries could go. And again, I don't need to do this on the screen because I can truly do this with my eyes. Right, you see this Fibonacci? Look, 78, 60, right on the same spot. So that's why I said I'm gonna get into these areas here because of this. But the momentum is still very strong to the downside. That's why I get out, I get in, and I get out. See, I'm out. I'm out of that trade completely out. Why? The momentum is pushing down to seek for bigger transactions that are sitting here. Stop losses. Stop losses out of this entire thing that I explained you guys. Moving the like traders that started trading from last Friday, all this have been trailing stop in all of this, and these are the levels where the market has a lot of liquidity, and that's what they're seeking right now before making a bigger move. You guys understand that? Yeah, thank you, Tony. Thank you so much. I tell you, Lisa, that you said happy birthday. Wow, the market just came to kick me out and then push back up. Seriously? Oh boy. It seems that it still wants to push down. Wow, literally came back to take me out only. Wow, I can't believe this. If he finds support in that spot, he's gonna push up really strong. Oof. Hmm. Interesting. 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 He's consolidating in that spot. And familia, I am not looking at candle patterns here. As you guys see, I keep it as tight as possible, so those lines, these candles, they don't drive me crazy. I just want to see the movement of the market, direction. That's why leave it like that, so I can only see direction of the market. Like I don't care about these candles things because at the end of the day, that just confuse the living dog doodle out of you guys. But there you go. Oh, man, that's just a piss off. Literally came to take me out, and is making the move, a very strong move to the upside. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. What a piss off. It just came to take me out. That's fine. They're gonna keep fighting the area. But if buyers start dominating, it's gonna just crank it to the upside very strong. Mhm. This is the spot that you have to be careful with the market. It's gonna start doing a lot of crazy things from this point. A lot of tricky moves. So 10. James, how is London? Is London all right? What do you guys think of what happened over the weekend? Pretty intense, huh? Pretty intense. Man. Okay, you see this here? This little cloud, this area that is being formed there? now around here the market could be extremely overbought. So wait for a reaction to this area to sell again. Okay, man, this is a piss off. It literally came to take me out. Why is my... Oh my god. You see, the reason why I closed a chunk of it and just leave it partial running is because of that. I secure my profit. Right now I'm up $2,700. Nobody can take that away from me. Nobody. Nobody can take it away from me. Why? Because I keep rolling and closing my transactions to secure my bag, and I'll always leave partials to let the market surprise me. The market cannot do anything weird to me today because I secure my bags very soon. So you see this little cloud here? Nice support. This little cloud here, nice resistance. So wait for the market to come. You see, if it turns yellow, if this thing turns yellow, get out of the transaction because it's probably gonna keep moving higher. But again, you gotta be technical. You gotta move here, see where you are. It went right into the 70.50. I think it's gonna go higher. It's tricking everyone. ES500 is moving higher. Everything else is moving higher. But it's finding resistance on the top. When it comes to the volume profile, I see high volatility on the very top, low volatility at the bottom. Oh boy, are you serious? It's not gonna come. Oh man, this is funny. How the market moves, eh? It came right into the 70% of the Fibonacci, but I don't know if it's gonna keep pushing down so hard. Now, one thing that you can do, Elliott waves, count Elliott waves pushing the market. One, is that a two there? Maybe three, four, maybe a five on the top. I'm gonna take my chances. I'm gonna buy there. There you go, there you go, there you go. Oh, it took me out. It took me out too quick. Yikes. Took me out. I told you guys what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep applying this all the way until at least mid-January. As soon as I'm in profit on any transaction, I move my stop loss to break even immediately. I don't let the market come and take me out on a negative. I don't let that. At least I'm getting out of transactions in break even. At least if any losing transaction that I have is normally on break even because of that. So I wait for the momentum of the market. Right now, for example, it's pushing down. Do I get into that transaction? No, I wait for my areas. I only buy or sell on the extremes. I don't sell in the middle point of anything. That's why I'm visualizing with RSI Nexus. I'm visualizing what are those areas. If the market doesn't come to there, I don't do anything. If it doesn't come here, I don't do anything. When it comes, I go for it. Okay? And because I'm doing momentum trading, right? Also from the fair value gaps, precision fair value gaps, this indicator that I created, it has other formulas in there to know exactly what's the spot to get into the transactions. So I go by that a lot too. And you guys see it, it goes right in it, have a reaction to it. And that is just for scalping. Just for scalping. I want us to at some point wrap all this up on you guys understand the movement of the market in the much lower realm, in the much lower time frame, and then I want to move out of this. I want to move out of this because we're gonna move to something different that you guys will profit a lot more. Okay, remember, in trading you cannot have all your eggs in one basket. You need to diversify. Automation, scalping, long-term investment, diversify. But you need to understand how things work in every single one of those aspects of the market, right? Remember that the market is fractional. It can work fractal. It can work the same way that it's working in a higher time frame and in a lower time frame, and the other way around. It will work the same way, but it's very important for you guys to understand how the market moves, because then when we go to work in higher time frames, it's going to be too easy for you. You guys understand Elliott wave very well at this point, right? You guys all know very well Elliott waves. When you guys go to the higher time frame and you start seeing Elliott waves there at a much lower phase, but you say, hey, in 45 days this thing is supposed to be here, and that's where you're gonna put your money. And guess what? You win, you get out with the stocks. You lose, you get out with the premium. So it's a win-win for you guys. It doesn't matter what. So you keep reinvesting that, reinvesting. It's gonna be slow, very slow process. But instead of you going like a yo-yo, like losing every month, winning or burning accounts and all that, you're gonna see slowly moving your account higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. The thing is, for example, doing that to get with 10,000 bucks, for example, just a line with 10,000 bucks in a year, you can make 7 times 10, a good 40, 50, 60,000 if you do it properly. But the thing is, if you're doing a scalping properly with 10,000 bucks, you can go really far if you do it properly. You can max it probably to like 100K if you do it properly. But if you have like $1,000, you're gonna get barely anything doing option chains. That's why I'm not even considering doing that with 1,000 bucks. You need to have at least 10, 15, even 20,000 to do this. And the best way to get there is doing a scalping. I'm telling you. At least that's what worked for me. I mean, if you guys want to try it, you can go for it. But you will see, oh my God, I put 10,000 bucks in this and I just got 500 bucks in a month or 200 bucks in a month. It's not worth it. No. That's gonna be your maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. If you put $10,000 in an account and you get it as a return 300, 400, 500 bucks at the end of the month, are you gonna be okay with it? I don't know. I'm not okay with it. When I can make that literally within like 5 minutes. You see my point of view? Like, I can make 500 bucks in 5 minutes. Why wait 45 days? But you can only get this with doing a scalping or intraday. Okay, so the market is doing right now a nice little pattern here. And I am talking, but at the same time observing what the market is doing. Okay, so quick reaction. Okay, so liquidity here. Let's see if it's going to do a little wedge here. All this stuff that I mentioned to you guys and I'm sharing the VIP are things that I'm applying. Automation, scalping, intra, The swing part of it is mainly in option chains. I do all my money that is coming from here is going there. That's why I live a very simple life. Cause but I don't want to be doing trading for like until I get old. Like I don't want. Honestly, this is exhausting to tell you the truth. Like to do this every single day, you gotta love it. But it's exhausting to to get on the computer and repeat the same thing. And I've been doing this for 17 years. I retired once, and it was for a reason. Like before, I wasn't doing as much as I'm doing right now with the scalping. When I got out, I was doing my option change. I was slowly investing into the market, long-term investments, and I was okay with it. But there's definitely a need for this right now, and the economy is gonna get worse. The economy is gonna just get really, 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 really bad. So, honestly, these are things that people should learn, like in the school. And I see a lot of kids, a lot of my daughter's friends are into this. A lot of these young people, a lot of this young generation are doing some sort of trading at some level. The younger generations will have this a lot easier than us. News coming in 5. I know, yes, my friend. Thank you for throwing that in the chat. That's probably what the was looking at. It's Monday, tomorrow, today, here. ISM Manufacturing PMI in 3 minutes. It's gotta wait for it. You gotta wait. Renee, what's up, brother? Renee, when is the baby coming? I feel like it has been like 12 months. That baby doesn't want to come out. 12 months. Jesus, with this world, I would be in the same foot as that baby. Like I wouldn't want to come out. Be like, oh man, I'm too comfortable here. I have to deal with Donald Trump and all his nonsense. Oh no. Oh, oh, February time. That's cool, man. The coldest month in Canada. Oh, February. That's when my first son came too. Yikes. That'll be cool. If your baby comes on the same day as my son. And Renee said a different planet altogether. Yeah, I know. A different planet altogether. But babies, they come here for a reason. We all come here for a reason. And he came with a very good dad. He's gonna come with a very good dad, so she's lucky. Not many kids have that luck, I tell you. To come to this world in a good family. Okay, 17, 16 seconds, 15 seconds. Let's see how the market is going to react to this. It's moving everywhere, all over the place. 10, 1, and to the upside, to the downside. Nothing. Nothing. Spiking everywhere. But I'm showing you guys here what the areas of that market right now. Jesus Christ. It's building liquidity here, here, here. It's gonna come at one point and clear this out and come all the way to our point where we understand bigger transactions are sitting. Remember, this is just the first half hour of the day, so don't get desperate. My win rate is at 90.48%. Doing impact trading, I'm up $2,272. Jesus. Let's get it. Let's get it. It wants to move down. And it's gonna come down hard. It's coming down hard. Oh, Josh. Oh boy. I'm almost done. $2,500. Let's go. Let's go. All right. $2,732. It's easy money. What the market is doing here is just giving us easy money. So what am I doing? When the market comes down into this spot, I'm buying. I'm literally just buying. When it breaks this whole thing, I'm out. I understand that the market is going to come down in 6. You see how this little cloud is there? It's going to come for it. Either here to this cloud or here to this cloud. Overbought, oversold. Overbought, oversold. Easy money. Easy money. Easy scalping money. Easy money. Easy. Easy money. All right, let's see. Price action 101. Price action familiar. Price action. Quick question for the people that are here live. You guys can write on the chat. Is there anything else that you guys want to learn or go through? Do you guys have any questions about what we're doing? Don't be shy. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Like, we're here to help. For free. If there's any other instruments that you guys want to take a look at, let me know. I'll look at it. At this point, I'm done. I think I'm pretty good. I got $2,727 profit. That's more than enough for me. And remember, the bigger thing here is the multiplier. You guys saw me losing all my accounts and coming all the way back up again. But mainly it's understanding this stuff here. And that's what I said earlier. You gotta have all your eggs in different baskets. I'm making here all this money. I understand that it's secure profit, like it's like long-term investment. I can make X amount of money every month, no matter what. But when I think on how much money I'm investing here in time versus the other one, You know what I mean? It's like, okay, and I understand I can have a bad week or a bad month doing the scalping. Just the month of December was terrible. I got on top of my accounts, obviously, but it was a very slow month. I was trading literally with one contract. Even right now, I'm trading with a very small contract. By the month of December, I was trading 1 to 2 contract the most, and it was very, very, very slow. And I kept telling you guys what to do to win. I know people that lost so much money, it was ridiculous. All right, but that's over. The month of December is over. So it's a fresh year. Things are gonna move better now. And that happened to me already 17 times. I have been trading for 17 years in the market. So I know this very well. That's what I said to you guys. The month of December, I don't like to trade. I stay out. I travel. I go here. I take time with the family. I don't look into the computer so much. This year was an exception, and the year before because I was in the other company. But I truly hate trading in December. Now it's January and February. Now it's different. But now observe the month of January. You guys are gonna see it different than December. It happens this every single year. Okay, you saw how the crypto world went down in the month of November, right? And right after December, January, February, start picking, it start moving back up. Normally, that's what happens. But the geopolitical situation that we're facing, so as I said, you gotta pay attention to those fundamentals of the market because they are very important. You have the technical aspect of the market. That's what we do here, the technical thing. But you guys then have the fundamental, which is the news events, all that stuff that is constantly pushing the market in all over the place. You got to pay attention to both. You can't be just technical about this and be like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and leave everything to risk management. You can't do that. You got to pay attention to the fundamentals. Institutions like bank, they have a whole department just for that. Many people. I work on those with those people as an external source. Okay. Oh boy, what is the market doing right now? But what I'm telling you, familia, like, don't look at the market as just like all these indicators, all this price action, all that fun stuff. That's not the way the market works. For at least for scalping, when you look at now a long-term investments, it's different because now you're gonna look very heavily into the analytical side of it and wait for the results at the end. Between 45 days or 60 days or 90 days, whatever, however you're doing your transactions, a lot of things happen, things that you can't even imagine, right? But when you look at the analytical part of it, and that's the only thing you're going to have, you understand that no matter what, the market in 60 days or 45 days or 90 days is in one spot, that you're going to look at probabilities of where it's going to be in 90 days or 45 days or 60 days. Only with your analytical side of the market. Fundamentals inside of it, you can look at it, but you can't really predict what's going to happen in 45 days. I mean, you can kind of understand based on, but you don't know if somebody's going to put a, what I was looking at the other day, this guy, he said, well, he was trading oil at one point and he opened a transaction that was super deep in profit. He went to the bathroom. When he came back, he was on a stop loss. He lost everything. When he looked at the news, somebody in in Kuwait or whatever put a bomb on a on an oil plant and thing exploded and everything just went to the floor. He didn't know that that was going to happen. Nobody knows about that. That's a part of the fundamentals. Things just happen, right? You don't know what's going to happen in 45 days. You can estimate based on the analysis, but you have to be ready for the worst scenario. So when you do an option change, the worst scenario is that you get a premium. You get paid for your premium and you can reinvest it. Very little money, but it's some. when you do that in a scalping, you're not doing transactions for too long. It is what it is, right? You look at the news in the morning, you understand that there's no big events happening. This move happened, you go in, you get out, that's it. Okay, but that's basically how the trading world is. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people think that trading is just a magical wand that you go in there and you make money and then you get out. And that's the part that I don't agree with the YouTubers and all these MLM companies that are there selling a dream that is not the reality. I truly hate when people start showing their watches, their cars, their yachts, and all this stuff. It's like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Like, no. Because most people believe that this person got this yacht, this watch, this airplane, all this stuff, just doing trading. And most of the time, it's not the truth. All these people are out doing like all kinds of stuff. Not just trading, but they want to show you that they're getting all of it out of trading, and I don't think that's fair. What I'm saying that most of those guys out there are not very clean to what they're doing. I know a guy that is very popular on the internet, and he's showing his PL the other day. He's, oh my God, I'm making 300, I'm making 200, I'm making all this crazy money. But then he goes online and they start selling all these shirts. He makes really cool stuff, right? But he has a big audience, a huge audience. And then he goes, oh, well, I'm going to be, selling these shirts this day. He goes online, boom, and starts selling all these shirts. He make $90,000 within like 5 minutes. People just buying his shirts. I don't have anything against it, but what I'm saying is that's another source of income. But when he goes online, he shows that all his profit is coming out of trading, which is not the truth. He has other ways of moving money around. It will be nicer if he just come clean and say, hey, listen, I'm making this for that, I'm making this for this, I'm making this for that. It's like a spider web. That's all I see. But anyways, that's the world of trading. That's what you guys will see out there a lot. I'm just saying, be careful. Be careful what you're getting into. Learn as much as you can, but don't just go into whatever butterflies you see out there, because it cannot. Most of the time, it's not entirely the truth. And I have a very hard time with that. Very hard time. I'm telling you right from now. You gotta work. Let's work on, diversifying, putting your eggs in different baskets. I'm giving you a roadmap of what I'm doing, because honestly, everything that I share with you guys, I would do it here on my own or not. Let's say I shut down YouTube, I said no more for everyone, and I go solo how I was. I'm gonna keep doing the same thing regardless, right? But I think that's very bad for me to do that, because I did it for a long time, and you guys know my story, right? Like, it wasn't cool to see people having to go out there and kill themselves trying to bring money to their homes, while I was just sitting here, laughing and having a good time and making money. I don't think that's cool. And at the end of the day, we're all gonna at one point leave everything behind. All the material stuff that we got, they're gonna stay behind, and we're gonna take off. I think it will be a waste of my time to not share what I know or pass the torch to someone. You guys see it. My kids, like my daughter, like, she goes on and off on this. She's not that interested. I mean, I wish she can be here more. I don't know if she's around right now, but I wish she can be here more, so she can at least get all this knowledge and all this stuff that I'm sharing with you guys. But that's what I want. I think it will be a waste of me not sharing this, or or helping anybody out there. At least that's my point of view. But anyways, the market, it is coming back up. It's slowly. I'm showing you guys here the channel. So it's moving up. It's moving up. And remember, familia, the way the market moves, boom, 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 boom. Okay? It's never going to move in one straight line. And every time it comes into any of these spots here, if anybody's trading this here, trailing stop, okay, they're gonna, you guys saw how I did it, right? Moving my stop loss to break even. That's exactly what they're, all these algos out there, that's exactly what they're doing. That's how they're securing their profits. So if the market comes down and clean them out, they're not getting out with zero money. They're getting out with some. But the higher it goes, the more money it makes. So look, you see how this cloud now is there being like getting tighter and tighter and tighter. Do you see like all these time frames that are getting together, showing you like a cloud that is like compressing and showing you guys the area that it needs to break? So guess what? In this area, the market will be extremely overbought. It will be a reaction in here. It will be a reaction. But if you're buying or selling, let's say you want to do a transaction. What kind of transactions are going to be looking at here? The market is moving up right now. If you're trading against the market, go a step loss, reduce the risk, because you have a high probability the market can go poof and pop that out. If I'm looking at anything right now, I will be buying the market around these areas. Buying the market around these areas. All right. Oh my God. I don't need anything, but I just want $222. That's it. Awesome, my friend. Awesome. It's a pleasure to work with you, Josh. It's also always a pleasure to work with all of you guys. We are all humans. At the end of the day, we're all here fighting the same battle. We all want to provide the best of us to the people that we care. My goodness. Look at that. Speaking of you know who, about me, and she has to go to her job. I'm looking outside. Outside is super snowy, like super snow. It's super snowy, and she had to go to work. I'm like, what are you doing? what? What are you doing? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Like, she went outside and that snow to work. I mean, I'm happy that she's she's doing something, but I'm like, daughter of mine, please, like, come on, like, she's young, she's really good at this too. That's the thing. It's like, but her mind is somewhere else. My beautiful daughter. All right, come on, market is losing volatility right now. It's losing. Man, I gotta take all these pills, man. Honestly, man, I had this thing, man. I wish I was in my 20s again. where I just had a piece of bread and I feel like Hulk Hogan. Like I feel so strong. Like, oh man. Now I gotta be popping pills. Like, oh, man, I hate that. Multivitamins, pills for my eyes, pills for my back, pills for my to breathe. Jesus. Hey Luis, how do I turn on and off? I turn it off because I want to see more things in the market, but you go into the properties and there's a setting here, dashboard. You turn it off or on here. There's a lot of things that you can change in it too. Things that you can, or time frames that you might not be interested. I put all that in there, play around with it. Find something that you liking and it works for you. All I care right now is to see these clouds, to see where the market might find very strong resistance. But that's for me to look at the market in. I'm looking at the 1 minute time frame where things are move really fast. You guys saw me doing this breakdown on the higher time frames all the way down, right? Because I'm doing a scalping, so my mindset was in a scalping, but I need to understand where I am in for the scalping world. So I understand where I am in the Elliott waves. I understood that the market and the structure, like what it's doing right now. I understand where liquidity is sitting. I put a game plan to this. The fundamentals of the market says that, hey, you know, it should move up. That's what I put this X here. And look, we already went there. And we're very that close. And I said to you guys, this can happen between today and tomorrow. When I said this, I mean going all the way down here. Long term, we are in a correction on a zigzag. It can happen in the next few days. But those are the things that you look at when you are paying, when you're, for example, doing intraday or swing trade. For scalping, you got to focus on the smaller time frames and the smaller moves of the market, but understanding where you are and at the end of the day, what is the market trying to do. And if you're close to those areas, make sure that you understand that the market can have a very strong reaction. Okay, see this, how we went there, boom, push down. I think it's gonna continue pushing higher and create a higher high here and get into this cloud. Anything can happen, anything can happen, anything can happen. Just be careful, familia. Be really careful. Be really careful, okay? Because the market is in a close spot to be overbought. And it can react or it can break all that stuff. My goodness. I need $130 something. $130 something. That's it. No more. But remember, familia, if you're new to the chat, hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to become part of the Elliott Way group, a free community, you can join us in that. Just scan with your phone that barcode and it will take you to that group and WhatsApp. Also, the link is in the description of this broadcast. You can find it there. Okay, awesome. And let's see what the bot, because we have an internal bot here as well that gave us some entries and says no good opportunity right now, but we can find out if it's gonna see something else. No good opportunities. Yes, update. It's a very slow grind. Very slow grind. Very slow grind. But anyways, familia, as I said to you guys, I have a pretty crazy day today. A lot going on with my personal life. So I think I'm good for now. I'm going to now end the broadcast because I need to take care of my wife. Anyways, God bless everyone. I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll talk to you guys later on, okay? See you later, my friends. God bless.